Sky fella. This is Baba, Father of the Nations on TikTok. On this video, I'm going to speak about spiritually gifted people and what does it mean to be spiritually gifted, and what type of gift are we talking about, or what types of gift are we talking about. Stay tuned. Waiting guys. Being spiritually gifted, normally people think or they believe is associated with being a traditional healer. Yes, when you are spiritually gifted, you have an ability to heal the other person spiritually. Because of that's a spiritual gift. Hence, I'm saying that everybody has a spiritual gift. Let me talk about the types of spiritual gifts that I'm talking about. You can have a gift of singing. You'll find yourself that when you sing, some people heal spiritually by just listening to your voice, hearing you sing, they heal spiritually. That's a spiritual gift. You can have a gift of talking to people, and you'd find a person healing or getting healing from having a conversation with you. You also can have a gift of being a pastor. That's another spiritual gift. There's more gifts that I cannot even mention, or that I didn't even mention, that people didn't know that they are spiritual gifts. And I wanna let you know that we are all spiritually gifted, but few are chosen and few are called. And I want to touch on the difference between a person who's spiritually gifted and a person who's chosen or called. A person who's chosen, he or she carries some sort of weight on his or her shoulders, because that particular person is chosen by his or her ancestors, which are his or her family that passed on. That's why when you are chosen, you're going to face a lot of challenges. That's why you're going to be misunderstood. That's why you're going to go through a process whereby you detach from a lot of things, and those things detach from you. I want to touch the painful part. You're going to lose your family. Sometimes even lose your own parents. Because of what happens, guys, in your journey as a person who's chosen. Your life will be full of distraction. You're going to be experiencing what we call the storm. That storm comes in your life to clear up your path so that it can be clear. And clearing that path, that process in the physical world, as you experience it, is going to be traumatic. You might experience things like depression, even be suicidal. And you might attempt suicide a lot of times, but it will fail, because it won't succeed as long as you haven't fulfilled the purpose that you are chosen to fulfill. That's the painful part. And one thing I'll tell you is that this journey of being a chosen one teaches you patience. You'll be in a place whereby you don't know that are you going forward or are you going backwards. It's like you're so lost. You are in the middle of nowhere. Have you ever heard that? Being in the middle of nowhere? At least just be in the middle of somewhere. But the middle of nowhere is worse. You'll feel like your life is stuck. While you are watching people around you doing different stuff. And you would even ask yourself that, are you cursed? Or what? But funny part, that's a preparation for you. Because I normally say that the greater the gift or the greater the journey, the greater the problems. And mind you, guys, we are chosen for different reasons. People think that when I'm talking about being chosen here, it's like being chosen to be a healer. No, to be a traditional healer. No, sometimes you'll be chosen to be a curse breaker in your own family. Mind you, the funny part, the same very family that you are chosen into to break the curse will turn their backs on you and make you look like the bad guy, as if you're the one who chose yourself into that. That's the painful part. Those are the things that you should be expecting. Those are the things that you should expect. And another thing, a lot of things that happen in your journey, yes, they are meant. They are meant. I heard what I'm saying. They are meant to break you into pieces so that you can rearrange yourself into a new person. After your journey, you will never be the same. But trust me, for the sake of healing and peace, forgive those who did you wrong in that journey. I'm not saying go back and mingle with them, because forgiving simply means that you are taking yourself out of jail and freeing yourself. Because like when you haven't forgiven someone, it's like you are in jail, you are still holding grudges, you are in jail, you are mad at the person, and you might find that that person didn't forgot, or they didn't even forget, they act like they forgot. So forgiving them is for the for the sake of peace within yourself. Because everything starts with you, not everyone around you. Trust me, there's what we call karma. They're gonna get their karma. It might not be today, might not be after 10 years, but trust me. Hence, I'm saying, forgive them so that you can grow spiritually, so that you can understand the whole purpose of you suffering in that journey. And sometimes this journey might even teach you that the same very people that you call your own parents, they are just your parents because of they brought you into this earth, or into this planet, into this planet that we call planet Earth. It's so sad, eh? Knowing that about your parents. But that's the reality of life. when you are now spiritually awoken or awakened, I mean. Because the sad part about this journey again is that you would be looking for what we call an emotional support from your parents. But unfortunately, sometimes you don't get it. That's the most depressing part, because of whatever you will be experiencing, it will be new to you. And mind you, you need someone to support you emotionally, but you don't have anyone. You only have yourself. This journey teaches you to understand that you only got you and yourself. You and yourself. Yes, I said that. Mhm. It will teach you things that you didn't know about yourself. It will make you discover things that you didn't know about yourself. It will make you discover how strong you are. You thought you were weak, huh? Because a lot of people normally say that this journey is not for the weak. No. You might tell yourself, or you might think that you are weak, but this journey is going to show you that no, you're not weak, you're strong. Those challenges that you encountered or that you encounter are not meant to weaken you, but they are meant to make you stronger. Breaking and rearranging, it's a sign of being strong. Hence, I talked about it's going to break you and rearrange you into a new person. You will never be the same after this journey. And my thing is like, stop crying for the emotional support sometimes from your parents, because you're not gonna get it, and it shouldn't be an excuse. Because what you forget that you are chosen. Have you ever asked yourself who chose you? I guess sometimes you forget. Those same very ancestors that you consider your family are the ones who chose you, and they're gonna stick with you through thick and thin. That's why you'd find yourself conquering some situations and you'll be alone. You're like, how did I do that? No, they are with you spiritually. They are protecting you from trouble, like spiritually, before you can even see. I know sometimes you complain, you feel like they're not there. Yes, sometimes they want you to experience some of the situations at first hand. After experiencing them, they'll pull you out. That's the point of life, experience. Yeah, you cannot tell me that you went through your spiritual journey, but you don't have what we call experience because your ancestors were protecting you all along. You didn't experience any pain. What's the point? No pain, no gain. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you are cursed. It's okay, but don't forget that you are blessed again because of being chosen. It's a blessing and a curse. True. I know, like, you spend time thinking, what did I do? What did I do to deserve such? Why me? But the first question that you should ask yourself is, why not me? Why not me? Mhm. And you should understand that as a chosen one, you are not here to be understood. Yes, you are meant to be misunderstood because you are completely different. You are here to fulfill your purpose, not to impress people. You are not here to be loved. Hence, you are going to be hated, even by strangers. Strangers gonna hate you because of your energy. Energy never lies. Energy speaks more than anything. Even you don't even have to say something for a person to like you. Your energy already spoke for yourself, or on your behalf. You complain about people not loving you. You complain about people hating you for no reason. Energy. You forget energy. They don't have to know you. But your energy introduced you to them before you can introduce yourself. Because of before anything, you are an energy or a spirit. A spirit and energy are same things. They are not two different things. It's the same thing. Trust me when I'm telling you that it's gonna be better. You'd go through ups and downs, and feel like, no, I'm so tired. I feel like I want to give up. But you should ask yourself, why did I come this far to give up right now? Because if you take a look and look back, it's very far. You are very close. You are very close to your breaking point. Trust me. So you should understand that being spiritually gifted and being chosen or called are two different things. Being a chosen one and being a called one, you carry a lot of weight. Some, as we speaking, they even lost their minds due to being mentally unstable, due to experiencing all those traumatic experiences. Some, they couldn't even handle them. But trust me, they will be okay. Some are still in that process. They are still experiencing what we call the healing point. Trust me, after all those traumatic experiences that you went through, you still need to go through what we call the healing point. How are you going to heal, or how are you going to fix what you are chosen to fix while you are broken yourself? That's why after this journey, you have to go through what we call the healing point, the healing journey. Everything starts with you. If you have peace within yourself, your outside world will be peaceful. But if you have destruction within yourself, your outside world will be destruction. Because you didn't know that you are the mirror of everything that is happening outside of you. You might hide it the way you want to hide it, but you are the mirror. So that's why it's always okay to practice what we call shadow working, self-introspection. Hence, a lot of people complain about being lost because they don't do what we call self-introspection. You cannot know where you are going or where you are headed to while you don't know where you come from. Every tree has roots, right? I know people gonna go back to like, what do you mean? Because you said I'm gonna lose family, and I even lost family What roots are you talking about? I'm talking about you, not external factors. You have to know who you are. Why are you chosen? Have you fulfilled your purpose? Are you there yet? After answering those questions, you will know who you are. And look at every situation that you face as an advantage, because after going through a certain challenge, there's something that you're going to learn only if you deal with that situation with a conscious mind. Because a lot of people deal with a lot of situations with a subconscious mind. Hence, that's why they don't learn anything from their situations. That's why you'll keep repeating the same cycle, because the universe wants you to learn something from that situation you keep on experiencing. That's how you break that cycle. That's why you always say that life is testing you. It's testing you with the same thing because you haven't learned anything from that test. That's why you say, I'm cursed, I'm experiencing the same thing. Hence, that's why a lot of people are chosen to break that family curse. That's why you need to understand the whole things that are happening around you. This journey is not it's not about focusing on the pain that you are experiencing the whole time. It's about learning from the experiences and be a better version of yourself and grow spiritually and evolve mentally. I think I've given you information about like the difference between a spiritually gifted person and a chosen one, and the types of spiritual gifts. Thank you for watching my video, and subscribe on my video and click the notification button so that when I upload, you'll be notified. Thank you. Enjoy.